All right, day before moving day. Today's Friday, and we have this whole weekend. We have people coming over to help us move the main bits out of the house. Obviously, we've been doing storage runs, and we've been going to the tip every day. Every day that we've not been in a hospital for quite a few weeks. So we've done a lot, but we've still got the big stuff left. TV, sofa, beds, that kind of thing, you know. So we've got the whole gang here to help out over the weekend, and we've got to be out by Sunday night because we've got the cleaners booked on Monday. So it's going to be fun. Funny to think that last week we were in the hospital, and this week we're prepping to move out of the house and into a van. Welcome to the madness. Welcome to the madness. Deep in thought.
Yeah, it's so much to do, so little time. No, I do feel like we're basically on track.
Yeah.
But my brain don't work at all. It's been just way too much the last weeks, and tomorrow is moving day, and it's just I can't get my head around like what needs to go where, and obviously we're gonna have to stay in Sweden for a lot longer than we planned because
of the hospital
stuff, and we need to figure out what is happening, if it's another surgery or not. We'll update you about that stuff later. But it's like, we need to save so much more stuff than we planned, and we got less time to do everything, and this little thing you got inside.
And a broken noggin.
Yeah. It's like I look at stuff and I'm like, okay, this is what needs doing.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and then I need to think again, like, what am I doing with that? And then you got two little ones. Thankfully, Tom's dad is here, so he's out. He took the kids to the park, so we got an hour to just wrap our heads around stuff.
Yeah.
And tomorrow we got loads of people coming, so tomorrow is going to be a full house here.
Yeah.
But that also means that it's going to be loads of people who go, where's this going?
What do you want help with?
And we're like, we don't know. But it will be good in the end.
It'll be fine.
It just feels a bit more overwhelming. This was supposed to be, and like all along we've been like, this is the day. Oh yes, finally we're here, and this is what we've been dreaming about. And now I just feel a bit overwhelmed with everything. And like, still what we dreamed about, but not at all at how we planned it and how we thought it would be. And we thought like, 4 weeks, and then we're gonna set off to warmer destinations, and now we don't know. And my brain is on the floor, and I'm trying to organize this, and it's just not really working.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be a case of setting up a few boxes, sweeping the last remaining stuff into them, and just fixing it later.
Yeah, whenever this brain comes back to life.
Yeah.
So in a couple of years or two. It'll be alright. I'm not stressing over it. I just feel like I can't focus, and it's so frustrating when you're like, I'm quite an organized person normally, or like I know, even if it's chaotic, I know how my thought is about everything. Like that bag there is going there, and now like I have to write on every single bag or box, because I like, if I leave this now, go to the kitchen, come back, I don't know what is in this box.
Yeah.
We're still excited because this is still one step closer to the main goal.
Yeah.
It just feels a bit overwhelming with everything else that's going on.
Yeah.
And the fact that I'm still not well. Like, just because I'm home from the hospital, it's not like, okay, that's ticked off and you're fixed.
No, you're fine.
I'm still on like double antibiotics. I eat like 10 different kinds of medicines a day.
Your allergies gotten a lot better now.
My allergies is a lot better, so I'm not taking that antihistamines anymore, which means that it makes me a bit less drowsy at least.
Yeah. Fighting fit, ready to go.
Yeah.
Back to full health.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yep. You be silly sausage, you are. Today's the day, Charlie? Is it exciting? Yeah? What's going on today?
Everybody coming.
Everybody's coming to help. Why is everybody coming to help?
I don't know.
Go on, yeah you do. Are we moving out today? Are we moving all of our stuff over to Sunny?
Is he excited? I'm excited.
Yeah.
Is it going to be nice? It's going to be fun to live in Sunny?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
That's our house on this van.
We're going to have the house on the slab vine. The plan today is get all the shit out of this house. No, but my parents are coming, my grandparents are coming, my brother, maybe his girlfriend, maybe his daughter, I don't know. There's a lot of people coming to help.
Yeah.
Because we've obviously not managed to do everything due to last week.
Being in the hospital.
Yeah, exactly. I do feel like we've done alright, but it's hard, like, to do everything because,
Mama.
well, we've both been exhausted. We got tired kids who's missed their mama when she was in the hospital. It's hard to get anything done, as you can see.
Yeah.
Because obviously we need to make sure that these are alright as well.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Yeah.
It's nice to do the big stuff. Like, it feels like something's happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Red shit.
Mostly big stuff left now. So. Well, can you hear the echo already?
Yeah.
Massive difference.
Yeah, it's good. Welcome home.
Yeah.
Chaos in this little space at the moment.
Yeah, it's a small space with lots of stuff in it.
Yeah. It feels nice though. There's about one completely full van stood next to us that's going into this van.
Yeah.
A lot of organising to do.
Yeah, we got a lot of rearranging to do and stuff, haven't we?
Yeah.
But it's like what we were saying before, whenever you move house, whether you're moving into a house or an apartment or whatever, it's always chaos at the beginning,
Yeah.
isn't it? It always takes a
well,
couple of
yeah,
weeks
yeah.
to get feeling right, and it's no different here.
No, God no. And it's going to be even worse here because it's such a small place.
Yeah.
So if you don't got the right stuff in the right place, then it feels chaotic kind of thing. Yeah, we're building a kitchen cabinet like there.
Yeah.
So we can't really fit everything yet.
No.
But I mean, there's no rush with stuff. We got the storage and we got my parents' garage that we're placing stuff in. I've sorted all the clothes in here today, so it was a bit chaotic to find new pants this morning.
Yeah.
But that's sorted for tomorrow. It was something that smelled from a drawer.
Yeah.
So I cleaned everything out and like started fresh kind of thing.
Yeah.
And now it's just like one box after the other, one bag after the other that I'm emptying and putting into the right place. So it feels good.
Yeah, and the good thing is, like, we've got no rush now. Like, the rush was to get out of the house because the cleaners are booked for tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And now that that's done,
Just like we can breathe
just take it
again.
easy. Yeah, it's like we can chip away at it and do it as slowly as we like.
Yeah. And
You know,
you're
we got a bed and a place to cook and a fridge and everything. And if it's a mess for a couple of weeks, then it's a mess for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and we're probably going to be, because due to last week me being in the hospital, we're going to be staying close or at my parents' garden quite a lot the first few weeks because we got a lot of hospitals appointments and
We need to be in this area, don't we?
Yeah,
at least.
and we're all exhausted, to be honest. Like, this is not what you want to do a week after you spend a week in the hospital. Hey, snigging!
Okay, dude.
Yeah, it's not like the perfect time, and like we were tired from the hospital to start with, and then moving house not even a full week after you got released is not a perfect.
It's not ideal.
No, just to keep working on it.
Yeah, and you've got a hospital appointment a week tomorrow, haven't you?
A week tomorrow, yeah.
To hopefully start the process of figuring out what it is and
how they're going to fix it.
and how they're going to fix it. Yeah. Which feels quite nice that they're moving it along. I was a bit worried that it would go like a few weeks and it would be you having to call up to be like, hey, what's happening?
Yeah.
Because it's been like that before. But oh, sorry, am I boring you?
I mean, come up with something better, mate.
This is what these lot want to hear about how they're fixing them regions.
Yeah. All right, so the crazy move is over. Everything is out of the house. It's empty, it's been cleaned. The new owners got the keys last Friday. And, well, we officially live in this van now. Well, yeah, we do live in this van, but we are also parked at my parents' garden a lot because of all the hospital appointments and me not feeling great and whatever. So we get a bit help with the kids, and we don't have to be driving around all the time with me not feeling great. So we're planning on being close to here this week, and then we're gonna start to like maybe drive around a little bit more next week, but still have a bit more of a base close to my parents instead of traveling as we planned. Last week was like a bit of a fast ending from the hospital. I think we said that I was allowed to go home because of our birthdays and stuff. So I was home for that weekend. I went in to do tests and get medication every morning. And then on the Sunday or the Monday, I was allowed to like leave the hospital properly. They signed me over to the Linköping team, which is the team that I've done all the cancer treatment with. Like the surgical team that knows me. So that feels good that it's them who's taking over now because they know my medical history and whatever. And then now, this week, I had 4 appointments booked in Linköping this week. But one got cancelled, the MRI got cancelled because the MRI machine broke. So now that's been pushed up for another couple of weeks, which is a shame. It feels like it's all just a bloody waiting game as always when it's these kind of stuff. But the Linköping team that I've spoke to, they've said that basically they don't know anything until I do the MRI. But they are a bit worried about all the fluids that they can see because they did a CT scan in end of August or something like that. And they didn't see this fluid then. But now it's quite a lot of fluids by the sounds of it. And obviously it's causing quite a big problem. And I've been telling them about these problems since August probably, but because they didn't see anything on the CT scan, they said everything is fine, we don't have to worry. And now they seem a bit worried or a bit like confused or concerned, maybe you should say. So the surgical team are worried that the small intestine is still involved, and they just said like there's a bunch of different scenarios on how to fix it. So they don't want to tell me anything before we know what it is to not scare me kind of thing. And then I saw the GYN team who has 2 different concerns as well, like 2 different diagnoses in mind, but they also can't say anything until the MRI is done. The GYN team basically said if it's what they think it is, then it's either a big open surgery or it's a small operation that they can like fix quite easily. So obviously we're hoping for a small operation and not a big open surgery. As always, it feels quite draining to just walk around waiting, and especially when, well, we were hoping to leave mid-November. Obviously we realised that wasn't the case when I ended up in the hospital a couple of weeks ago. But to not even get the MRI until like mid-November feels a bit rubbish, because if I also need the surgery, then it's not going to be much travelling this winter, and it's already getting cold. I'm not sad about being in the van, I'm just a bit sad that we're not going to have the winter that we expected, but it is what it is. It's just to get ready for winter, I guess, and I hope that it's not too much of a big fix that needs doing before we go. So that's a little small update about the hospital stuff, so we don't just leave you guys hanging with a bit of a cliffhanger from last week. But we've not had a chance to record much because it's been chaotic. So obviously when I was home for the weekend, it was all like birthday celebrations and fixing, so Charlie had a good day, and the Sunday I spent most of the day in the hospital waiting for my blood tests to be done and everything like that. And then we only had 5 days before we moved out. So then it was like, luckily Tom's dad came and helped us, because he was like packing up the house, packing, throwing, going to the storage, also having Charlie's actual birthday, because we just had a party on the weekend. His birthday was on the Wednesday. So having that, like his birthday, and making that a good day, and not too focused on just packing and fixing stuff. And then, yeah, on the Saturday we moved out. Even though I was out of the hospital, I'm obviously not healthy. I was still on antibiotics. I still have a big infection in my body. I was so tired and so drained. But we had loads of people who came to help us and helped us pack and cook and take care of the kids and just everything. And I got shouted out at all day because I didn't sit down enough. Even if I was not carrying anything heavy, it's hard to just sit and let everybody else do stuff. It's not really in my nature to do that. It feels like such a relief that everything is done. It's been so chaotic and so like full on. So on Friday when we left the keys for the house, like it felt like I just went through the eyes a bit. I don't know if that's the saying in English, but like that's when I started to breathe again, I think, and I was so tired the whole weekend. It's just like caught up on me, and I felt like I maybe relaxed when it was all done. So now we're having a bit of a chilled week, just fixing stuff with the van, using my parents' house while they're at work, and just enjoying the kids. Yeah, so I think that's about it for this week. We'll show you the van and the chaos in here next week. But thank you so much for all the support from the last video. You guys are amazing. I can't believe all the support we got from you in the comments. I don't get a chance to answer all of you because it's just so much, but we really, really appreciate all of you, and thank you so much for giving us a comment and a thumbs up and just watching our videos. It means so much to us. Thank you for watching this video as well, and I guess we'll see you next week. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Bye.